We just finished up the third quarter of 2022, and there's been a lot of rumors and concerns about home prices crashing. So in this video, I wanted to share an important update about home prices so you can see for yourself what's actually going on in our 55 and older communities here in Corona. And in this video, we'll start with the community of Trilogy at Glen Ivy. Hi, my name is Casey and I'm a local realtor. I also live in one of the 55 and older communities here in Corona. And like many of you, I've been concerned about home values, but I actually have some pretty good news to share. So let's jump right in and take a look at home prices in the community of Trilogy at Glen Ivy for the third quarter of 2022. And this includes home sales between July 1st and September 30th, 2022. The first number I'd like to share with you is the average sales price. Now, the average sales price of homes in Trilogy was $666,269, with prices ranging from a low of $539,000 all the way up to a high of $839,000. Now, this is actually good news. If you compare sales from the second quarter of this year, you'll see that the average sales price back then was $693,000. So rather than home prices crashing like many people predicted, we only saw a slight drop in the third quarter of this year of 3.9%. But if you look a little deeper, you'll see that home prices are still up over 9% from January 1st of this year. And the highest price home sold in Trilogy was located at 23793 Fawnskin Drive. Now, this home had 2 bedrooms, plus an office, 2.5 bathrooms, and over 2,200 square feet of living space. The home had a 2-car attached garage, plus a separate golf cart garage. And this home was nicely upgraded throughout. And the home was located directly on the golf course, so it's easy to see why this was the highest price home sold in Trilogy at $839,000. Next, let's take a look at the number of homes that were actually sold. Now, during the third quarter of 2022, there were a total of 14 homes sold in the community. And in Trilogy, that includes both single-family homes and condominiums. Now, this is another good sign when compared to the second quarter of this year, when there were a total of 15 homes sold. It shows that the housing market has remained very stable in the community of Trilogy. Another important number to look at is the average days on market. This simply means how long the home was actually available for sale before a buyer's offer was accepted. And during the third quarter of this year, the average number of days to sell a home in Trilogy was 44 days. Now, this is up significantly from the second quarter, when homes were selling in just 21 days. So homes have been taking longer to sell, but prices haven't dropped significantly. And finally, I wanted to share with you the number of homes currently for sale. Right now, there are 16 homes for sale in the community. And the average asking price of these homes is $647,243, with prices ranging from a low of $579,000 and a high of $849,000. Now, this number is up slightly from the second quarter when we saw just 14 homes for sale. And in my opinion, these numbers are all good signs for the housing market here in Corona. As we all know, we're facing some really challenging economic times. The stock market has dropped significantly during the past few months. Interest rates have continued to rise, and prices for consumer goods, including gasoline, are at record highs. And inflation is up too. So it's easy to see why many people assumed the housing market would collapse, but thankfully, that just isn't the case right now. Now, are we out of the woods? Unfortunately, we're not. We'll all have to continue to watch to see how things play out. But as you can see from the sales numbers during the third quarter, home prices in Trilogy have remained very strong. We are seeing some changes in the market. There are more homes for sale, and it's taking longer for these homes to actually sell. But we're not seeing any red flags that would indicate that the market is going to crash anytime soon. And that's really good news for all of us. I hope that you found this update helpful. I really do try to share important information about the housing market so you can keep up to date with everything that's going on. So if you found this information helpful, I'd appreciate if you hit the like and subscribe buttons below. If you'd like to see a complete list of every home currently for sale in the communities of Trilogy or across the freeway in the community of Terramore, you can click the link in the description below.